Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sibuke ama reality shows ethu alla eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama shows. Siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma ngama celebrities kanye nama YouTubers ethu alla eMzansi. If it is your first time joining me and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi and the notification bell ukuze uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sengiwufakile. So you guys, I wanted to talk about this interview that Lelo N did on the Hustlers Corner with DJ Sbu, which is his podcast. Okay, Lelo N is Lelo Ndlovu. Okay, she is the owner of the channel eNews Mzansi, which has over 100,000 subscribers, and she also has another channel, Lelo N Podcast, which has over 8,000 subscribers. Both the channels, you guys, are doing very, very well, getting a lot of views. So if you are a YouTuber or somebody that is thinking of starting a YouTube channel, this is somebody that you would definitely want to hear from, and in terms of how her YouTube journey started, how it's going, possibly the advice that she would give to other creators. So when I actually saw the initial post where they were basically advertising the interview, I was like, definitely, I want to watch this one because I really want to hear how she does it. Okay, Lelo N has also spoken on her channel about how she is also into property. She sells property, and I was interested in that journey as well. So guys, it's a great interview. I don't want to lie. It is a great interview. I think for me, all of those people that are always on our comment section, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I really, I'm intimidated. I don't have a camera. I don't have this and this and that. And they have questions. My advice is go and watch that interview. DJ Sbu does a very good job at asking questions specifically with regards to YouTube, because the whole thing was called YouTube Masterclass. So it really mostly was about YouTube. How do you start a YouTube channel? What are the things that you need to know? How do you get paid on YouTube? What are the minimum requirements? What are the rules on YouTube? And Lelo N does a very good job at explaining those things, you guys, and also gets into how she started her channel. And I was so surprised that her channel was only started in 2020, but now she has over 100,000 subscribers already. So my advice is that if you are somebody that is interested in starting a YouTube channel, go watch that interview. There's a lot of information there, you guys. It is a real YouTube masterclass. Just go and listen to it. I enjoyed it so much. Okay, and she also goes into talking about, of course, her businesses and her work outside of YouTube, which also is valuable information if you are somebody that is also interested in starting or doing other hustles outside of YouTube. And what I've discovered about YouTubers is that a lot of the times people are not just doing YouTube. There's other businesses that they have outside of YouTube. So it's really great to also listen to her talk about that, you guys. So overall, I really thought that it was a great interview. I was like tuned in until the end. I get bored very easily, but that interview I watched, when it ended, I still wanted to hear more from Lelo and you guys. Listen, I know that the interview was about, YouTube Masterclass, and I think that they covered most of the things that they could have covered under that topic. But it did leave me feeling like, because, we know recently with Ulelo and the thing that has come up with her reporting a lot on AKA's case is the story of how her father's life was taken. Okay, so I kind of expected that DJ's Boo was going to get into that, because also that seemed to be part of the motivation for Lelo and to do a lot of the stories that she does on her channel. So I was surprised that DJ's Boo didn't sound like he was aware of that part of Lelo's life. She did touch on it a little bit, but I did feel like I wish that Utija Spo had really asked more questions when it came to that issue or that incident. But I don't know if it was the agreement before the interview that there was not something that they were going to get into in detail, or it did kind of feel like DJ Spo was not aware of that, you know. And I think it would have been great for us to hear from her tell the story. I know she told the story and they wrote about it on Zmoja, but I really would have loved to hear her talk about it more in detail, you guys. But I am aware that that will be a sensitive topic as well for her to discuss. But I really I thought that she was going to get into that. Also, just out of interest in general, because you know, when you see somebody that is successful in something, in a certain business or whatever, you want to sort of know more about them in terms of how did you grow up, you know, what kind of schools did you go to, you know, more about her personal life or her upbringing. Mostly I wanted to hear more about that, and they didn't really get into that a lot, you guys. I think that is the only thing that left me longing. I wanted to hear more about just Lelo as a person. But when it comes to the YouTube stuff, you guys, every question that was asked, she wasn't holding back in sharing the information, even about her business. And she was very generous in sharing information and sharing knowledge. So I loved the interview, you guys. And I'm hoping Ugutu Teachers will do more of this with other YouTubers as well that are very successful, because it's great to actually be able to get this information from people that have walked the journey, on how they have walked the journey and how they think that other people can actually walk the same journey and be just as successful. So absolutely, I enjoyed the interview. If you do have a chance to watch it, make sure that you watch it. I will also make sure that I link it in the description, because I do feel like it's one of those interviews that are very valuable for people that are really starting up on YouTube, you guys. Anyway, that's all that I wanted to talk about when it comes to this interview, because if I do a full review, you guys, I won't even do justice to it, because you can only really get what you can get from that interview from watching it. So please go and watch it. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pomegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando kakhulu.